Happy Friday, sister friends. Daniel chapter 5, verse 22. And you, his son, Belshazzar, have not humbled your heart, though you knew all this. But you have lifted up yourself against the Lord of heaven, and the vessels of his house have been brought in before you, and your lords and your wives and your concubines have drunk wine from them, and you have praised the gods of silver and gold and bronze, iron, wood, and stone, which do not see or hear or know, but the God in whose hand is your breath, and whose are all your ways, you have not honored. So, the king's son, King Nebuchadnezzar's son, is now king, King Belshazzar. And something happens. I don't want to tell you all of it, okay? But he gets these writings on the wall, and he calls all the people, all the wise men and such, just like his daddy did, to come and determine what it means, what it says, and what it means. And nobody could do it, just like in his father's time. And then, of course, they call on old Danny Dan. Danny Dan come up on the scene and explains to him, recaps what happened to his father. And then in verse 22, he says, and you, his son, have not humbled your heart, though you knew all this. You knew what happened to your daddy. You knew what he went through. You knew he was like a beast in the field. You knew he lost his mind. You knew that all that time passed until he recognized, until he honored, until he praised the Lord Most High. So now, even though you have the knowledge, you ain't acting right. You don't want to humble yourself. You want to lift yourself up against the Lord of heaven. But it says, you want to serve these gods who can't hear, can't see, don't have no knowledge, they don't know nothing. You serving these idols, but yet your breath, your very breath, is in the hands of God. Cut it out. Cut it out, Belshazzar. I also find it funny that Nebuchadnezzar named his son Belshazzar when he had previously named Daniel Belteshazzar. It's just interesting to me. Might not be no connection. I don't know. That's for us to dig into. So dig into that and then meet me on Monday, okay? But I can't wait. I'm going to see you on Monday in Bonus and Bible Study, okay? And we're going to really dig into chapter 5. But pay attention, because we as humans are susceptible to idolizing things and people, prioritizing things and people above God. And we may not even realize that that's what we're doing, but we got to do a little bit of soul searching and remember who gives us the breath in our lungs, who gives us the food we eat, who gives us the peace we need. Okay? It's God. And it's only God, big G God, the one true and living God, okay? God Most High, Yahweh, Adonai, El Roi, the God who sees, all of them, that's him. I'm going to see you on Monday, sister friend. Oh, and don't forget to share this with your mama and your sister friend.